Hey guys, this is going to be a very short video. When I made the review of the Cyclone 2 by GameSir, in that same review, I also mentioned another controller, which is the RedMagic Cyber. I addressed the fact that it's basically the same thing. So this video is going to be essentially to answer the question, is it really the same? Is it different? And if it's different, what is said difference? As you can see, both of them, they look very similar. Of course, the shell, the housing is not the same, but in terms of the overall shape, it's exactly the same. They both have the 3.5mm jack at the top. They both have the phone mount, which is sold separately. The same back buttons. They both have the hair trigger that is tucked at the bottom of your triggers, and they both use mechanical face buttons as well as tactile D-pad. So as far as what you see, really just from a visual point of view, there are really two differences. Number one difference is the housing. That one is kind of see-through. It scratches easy, by the way, so you want to be careful with that. So you see the inside of the controller, whereas the Cyclone 2 from GameSir is kind of frosted. The other difference is the RGB array. Now, they both have a logo that shines different colors, but as far as the RGB, this one has an extra one that sits right here, and they both have a stripe. It's similar, but it's not exactly the same. I guess I didn't mention, but the font of the actual buttons as well is not exactly the same. You know, that kind of goes with the brand aesthetics. Another thing that is kind of identical, they both come with this dock, and you can dock the Cyclone 2 just as you could dock the RedMagic. They really operate exactly the same in terms of the dock. They have the same pogo pins at the same place. So it's pretty much, you could go back and forth between the two. Both have the button for pairing, and you see the GameSir font here, whereas the RedMagic one is not branded at all, but they're the same. And here's the thing, you can connect your GameSir controller with the RedMagic one and vice versa. In fact, it's gonna go even deeper than that, and we'll see it in a second. The big thing, because when you look at the listing of the RedMagic, it does not mention TMR Sticks, and I won't get into it into this video. And by the way, if you are interested in this controller, I strongly recommend that you watch this review, because it's basically going to be the same thing minus the few things that I'm addressing in this specific video. These sticks are Hall effect, and GameSir has always been extremely good to tweak their Hall effect. It's one of the few companies that were really good at it, and what we have here is indeed Hall effect. Here we have a TMR 12-bit stick, and make no mistakes, these are far superior than the ones that you find here. Although they're good, it's not even comparable. So I did some aim labs testing, and I was getting 27, 28,000, whereas with these ones I get 33,000. These sticks are way better. And at a step resolution test, these have a lower number, which means that they capture more data as you move your sticks versus these ones. So you'll have a higher precision with these ones as well. That's another big difference. Now, the other thing is you have their app, which is available on the RedMagic website, and you also have the GameSir app, which is available on the Windows Store. And here's the funny thing, if I plug one controller while having both apps open, see what happens. And it doesn't matter which controller that I plug, both apps will react. And you'll also notice that the app version is the same, as well as the firmware of the controller. So guys, when I was saying they were the same, they are, even when it comes to software and firmware, the absolute same. The difference is just the rebranding of the app and the rebranding of the controller, minus two things: the sticks and the price. The RedMagic is more expensive than the Cyclone 2, but they both include the dock, they both include dongles. So this was basically a, what's it called? A PSA, a public service announcement kind of video. One more PSA for this video. As I was filming, I realized that there's a new version of the app. You just have to uninstall and reinstall. That's why I couldn't see it. And here's the thing. If you connect your RedMagic, you'll see here that the gyro says coming soon. But if you click on lights and then you go to motion, you can set up the features just fine. And this is the RedMagic that is being connected right now. So I will disconnect, okay? And now I will connect the GameSir. Sorry, I'm doing this one handed, it's a little hard. And now the GameSir should come up. There you go. So you see it here. but it's exactly the same features. So yeah, that further proves the point. And I guess RedMagic's app hasn't been updated to the latest version. So here it is. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment box. By the time you see this video, I should still be at CES. Actually, maybe on my way back from CES. Hopefully you will have tuned into that content as well, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.